foot all the way back on the back baseline. First pitch is outside for a ball. 1-0. Jones peering in. Now he goes to his stretch, and there's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice job there by Jones. It's a beautiful evening here in Great Falls. 85 degrees to start the game with. Next pitch is low. Ball. So 2 balls and 1 strike on Fernandez now. But Fernandez batting .274 on the season. The wind coming 16 miles an hour out of the northeast, which is good for me. Blows right into my window here. There's a high pop-up to the right of first base, and not going to be enough room for Monroe there, as that one was right up against the barrier, and he didn't have a chance to get to it. So it's 2-2. So Monroe gave it a good chase, but as I said, he was running into a concrete wall and a chain link fence there, and nobody helping him out. So, and by help, I mean telling him how far he is from it and so forth. So would have been an amazing catch. Just wasn't able to pull it off. There's a ground ball to Jepson at third. He bobbles it. Can't get a grip on it. Nowhere to throw as Burl Dixon comes home. And that should be an error, and it is on Jepson. Now, Jepson looked like he was going to come home with that because Burl Dixon broke as soon as there was contact made, and I think Riley would have had a play on him at home if he could have fielded that cleanly. It was, in all fairness, a very easy ground ball. He just lifted his head too soon. Took his eye off of it, kids. So that's something you got to do. Remember to watch that ball all the way into your glove. There's a line drive out to center field. Braden Daniel makes the catch, though. On the run, nobody advances anywhere. So 1 run is in with 2 out now in the inning. Pereira line driving that one out to center field. Abraham Mao going to step up to the plate. He's batting .267 on the year. Has played in 18 games for the Voyagers. Started 13. 45 at bats. On base percentage, pretty good at .400. Voyagers playing him pretty much straight up. There's the pitch. Right across the plate, but missing somewhere. Ball 1. Behind the plate tonight, Jordan Smart. Down the first baseline, Stu Bertrand. And third base umpire, Michael Chuckerman. Here's the pitch from Quincy. That one, a little flare over the right field. Gonna land fair. Right next to the line. Going to be picked up out there in right field by Colbush. He fires it in. 1 run will score as that little blooper lands about 6 inches inside the fair line side of the line there. And it's kind of payback, I guess, for the Voyagers, as last night we had 3 hits that landed within a foot of that foul line. And a couple of them were big pop-up flies that just landed in that Bermuda zone of the outfield that nobody can reach. So 1 run scores. Fernandez is now at third. Klein came in. First pitch is a ball to Hovey. Hovey with one of those 3-run home runs last night. So 3 hits in the innings, 2 runs in, 1 error by the Voyagers. 2 out, 2 men on, first and third. Here's the pitch. Missing off the plate outside, 2-0. Mao at first has not attempted a stolen base this year. Quincy looks, pitches, swing and a miss there. 2-1. So Mao did not play last night. Played 2 nights ago, as he's on first there. But Jordan Hovey did. He had himself 1 for 2 night. And again, that 3-run home run, big in the 4th inning. There's a strike called on him. 2-2 now the count. That was Hovey's 5th home run of the season. Left fielder McKissick playing a little closer to the line out there in left field now. He moved a couple. Mao goes to second, no throws, so it'll be defensive indifference there. No stolen base if the catcher has the opportunity to throw but decides to just hold on to the ball and doesn't care about it. There's a high fly ball out to left field. It's carrying deep, and over the fence it goes. So Jordan Hovey, 2 nights in a row with home runs, with 3-run shots there for the Mustangs. That's going to make it 3 runs added to the 2 they already have, making it 5-0 here in the first inning. So Hovey coming alive for the Mustangs at the right time of the year, apparently, here, as we're closing in on the second half of the season. And he hit that one hard, clearing the fence out there right underneath the Howard Pizza sign. 368 alley-ish there, and he probably went about 370 with it. So that'll bring up Bryce Jackson, the first baseman, batting .204 now on the season. As I said last night, his defense is most likely why he's starting every game, as his defense is very, very good. I believe I said it was 996, just shy of perfect. First 2 pitches are balls from Quincy Jones. Here comes the next one. That one's fouled back up over my head. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Jackson. So we're here in the top of the first inning, a 5-0 lead. Bases are empty after the Hovey 3-run blast over the left field wall there. There's a ground ball to Runge. Runge picks it up, flips it to Monroe for the 3rd out in the inning. So the Voyagers are down, going to the bottom of the first, 5-0. We'll be back in 90 seconds.
Want to make your home a more comfortable place but don't think you can afford a top brand heating and cooling system? Well, Carrier has the right solutions for every budget. When you turn to your Carrier expert, they'll show you our full lineup of best-in-class home comfort systems and help you pick the one that best fits into your home budget. Because in this economy, who couldn't use a little more comfort? Carrier. Turn to the experts.
For over 30 years of commitment to Carrier, contact A.T. Clemens for a free estimate. 452-9541.
Fort Benton, where the West was born. With so much history to see, you're going to need a break. Visit the Clubhouse, a delicious local hotspot where all the best games, drinks, and food come together in one comfortable, low-key sports bar. Sit back and enjoy an ice-cold drink. Take a bite out of a Reuben, French dip, or juicy burger. Just a few of the local favorites. Take advantage of their historic happy hour from 3 until 5 and weekday lunch specials at the Clubhouse in Fort Benton, where everyone is treated like a local.
Things getting a little hotter than expected? Summer has finally arrived. Luckily, Liberty Electric is here to hook you up. Whether you're looking for a new air conditioner or to upgrade your electrical service to accommodate an AC, the professionals at Liberty Electric are ready to help. Don't wait till your home gets too hot. Call 406-727-WIRE. That's 406-727-9473.
Welcome back to Centene Stadium. This Voyagers radio broadcast is brought to you by Cowboys Bar in Great Falls. Cowboys Bar and Museum is a great place to check out more than 500 mementos from the Cowboy days and relax in a log cabin from the 1930s. So visit Cowboys for daily drink specials and happy hour from 8 to 10 a.m. or 5 to 7 p.m. Cowboys is owned by the Montana Cowboys Association. Stop in at Cowboys and connect with the rich Cowboy heritage located at 311 3rd Street Northwest. The pitcher, Elijah Gills, first pitch to leadoff hitter Braden Daniel outside, ball one. His second pitch is on the way. That one's across the plate for a strike. 1-1 now to Braden. Voyagers, hoping to avoid going down early, which they've done the previous two games, weren't able to, though. There's a ground ball hit towards second. Klein up with it. Throws the first to Jackson in time to beat Braden out there. Going down 5-0 after one inning there. Well, half an inning, actually. Colin Runge going to come up to the plate. Colin last night, 2 for 5, struck out once. He hits the first one out to right field. It's hanging up, though, and a little jump out there by Fernandez as he tracks that one down and makes the catch. So hard hit ball by Colin Runge, but unfortunately fairly close to the right fielder, Fernandez, who makes the catch. So Riley Jepson comes up to the plate. Riley batting .405 on the season now. Yesterday he had a couple of walks in the game and was officially 0 for 2. Was one of the runs that did come across the plate in the game as well. Riley sitting third in the PBL and batting average. First pitch he takes, misses outside, ball one. Jepson reaches out, touches the far side of the plate, drags his bat across, waits for the pitch. Here it is, outside for a ball. 2-0 now on it. Jepson waiting. There's the pitch. There's a little blooper over the shortstop. Going to drop into left field for a single for Riley Jepson here. The first hit for the Voyagers on the game. Little line drive blooper out to left field. I'll bring up Chris Monroe, batting .308 on the season. Chris giving a shout out to his grandparents, his family, his mom, dad, in our dugout discussion today. So I'll give one out to you all too. Thanks for listening. Hope you enjoy the games. That one's fouled straight back, just barely missing the PA announcer's booth right next to me. Chris batting .308 on the season, has played in 26 games. Told me I believe it was his grandpa, he said. There's a line drive shot out to left field, but unfortunately right at the left fielder, Gabe Wirtz. Hard hit ball like Runge's was, but unfortunately, like Runge's, right at a fielder. So one man left on base, no runs across. It's 5-0 for the Mustangs after one. We'll be back right after this.
The Max Sports Bar and Casino is helping you get through the week with Micro Mondays for $3.50. Talk about a great deal with $3 margaritas every Taco Tuesday. Get over the hump with Wine Down Wednesday with Chuck Fulcher and BOGO glasses of wine. Quench your thirst every Thursday with $12 micro pitchers. And don't forget happy hour daily from 4 to 7. And finally, get ready for another week with Caesars Saturday. $10 specialty Caesars all day. And bottomless mimosa only $10. And burgers and beer specials every Sunday. Need to get through the week? Take it inside the Heritage Inn and take it to the max.
Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Tonight everybody's in the mood for Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Dine in, take out delivery. We do a little more just to make sure your pizza's hot. We bring the whole oven to your door. Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. We bring the power of Howard's to you. Call Howard's Pizza now.
getting a little hotter than expected? Summer has finally arrived. Luckily, Liberty Electric is here to hook you up. Whether you're looking for a new air conditioner or to upgrade your electrical service to accommodate an AC, the professionals at Liberty Electric are ready to help. Don't wait till your home gets too hot. Call 406-727-WIRE. That's 406-727-9473.
We're back here, Centennial Stadium. Funny thing, 90 seconds is usually brings us back with one or two pitches left, but Quincy Jones works so fast. He's already thrown his first pitch right there, and we just came back. So it was a ball to Jordan Barth. First batter he'll face here in the top of the second inning. Second one just missing off the plate outside as well. 2-0. No, not complaining. I like pitchers that work fast. If you listen to last night's game, Mr. Pace for the Mustangs was going at a very slow pace. There's a strike by Quincy to Barth. And in all honesty, and I think most fielders will agree, there's the next pitch. They like pitchers. That's a strike, 2-2, who work fast. It keeps them involved in the game. Especially the outfielders. You've got an outfielder who hasn't had anything hit to him for 3 or 4 innings. They got a tendency to maybe kind of fade away. There's a roller towards Runge. He's been active today. He throws that one over to Monroe for the first out here in the inning. So Burl Dixon, who bunted his way on in the first inning towards first, it was a beautiful bunt. Just past the long arms of Quincy Jones and forcing Monroe to come out and get it. And, of course, Jones, trying to get the ball, couldn't cover first. So nobody'd cover first once Monroe got the ball. Jones's first pitch to him, change up across the outside part of the plate for a strike. Jepson playing in at third in case he does try to bunt. This one's popped up on the infield, though. And Jepson says, I've got it, and he does. And Jepson says, well, I'm playing right here. I might as well just field it since it's coming right to me. So 2 out in quick order by Quincy Jones. And Jacob Klein. Klein had a single to left, a little soft hit, or actually a ground ball between third and short there. It was Abraham Mao that had that little blooper hit down the right field line. First pitch inside off the knee of Olson. He'll let that one go and let the ball boy get it. 1-0. Here's the next pitch by Quincy, just missing off the plate outside, 2-0. Well, since Quincy's pitching, I love his family. They're great people. So I'll give them a shout out tonight. Larry and family, how y'all doing? Hope you're having a beautiful end to the summer here. There's a pitch for a ball, 3-0 decline. And thank you so much. Quincy shares some of your texts that you send. Say, hey, tell Ross thanks. And so you're welcome and thank you. As he walks Jacob Klein on 4 straight pitches there, does Quincy. But I appreciate it. It's nice to hear, and I'm touched that you guys enjoy listening to me and enjoy the game. So thank you very much for that. And I hope Quincy settles down here a little bit and the bats get going for him. We can get him another win. As I said, he's 5-3 on the year. He's given up 90 hits this year, struck out 47, and only walked 17. That was his 18th walk of the year. And I should say now he's struck out 48 with the 1 strikeout in the first inning. There's a swing and a miss by Wirtz. And Wirtz was the one that he struck out in the first inning as well. His ERA, 6.82 is Quincy's. There's a line drive shot single out to right field by Wirtz. Going to be handled out there by Kolbush. He throws it in a hurry. Klein will stop at second. So Andrew Fernandez will step up. He reached on an error by the third baseman in the first inning. Quincy has a batting average against him of .313. He's played in 14 games, started 12, has 10 wild pitches, 5 hit batters, and 1 balk. His strikeout per 6 innings, 6.28 per 9 innings, per game is what it is. Can't read my own writing. There's a pitch, just misses inside, a little low. Ball 1. He's had 11 stolen bases against him. He's given up 10 home runs, 1 triple, and 17 doubles. Next pitch. And that one's a ball as well, so that's 11 home runs now. So 2-0 the count on Fernandez. Wirtz is at first and Klein at second. There's a foul ball straight back into the netting. Now 2-1 on Andrew Fernandez, the right fielder. Quincy's given up 60 runs this year, 51 of those being earned. Again, his ERA, 6.82. Just slightly higher than the Voyagers team pitching ERA of 6.68. That pitch is way outside there. 3-0. So inning started off well, got the first 2 batters out in rather quick succession, but then a base on balls and a line drive single to right. He's got 2 on. There's a line drive to left field. That's going to get down. That will score 1 as the ball picked up by McKissick, fired into third. So the runner at second, Klein, will score on the single to left by Andrew Fernandez, giving him an RBI in the game. Wirtz will stop at second as I said, McKissick got to that quickly and fired it into third on a straight strike there. Brian Pereira, line drive out to center field in the first inning. He was one of the hitters from last night who had a 3-run blast over the right field wall. There's a ground ball towards Monroe. Monroe handles it, says, I'll take it to first myself, which he does for the out. But 1 run does score, making it 6-0. Mustangs leading after 1.5. We'll be back right after this.
Be part of the action at the Heidelberg Lounge Casino and Liquor Store. The Heidelberg is ready to be Great Falls game day destination for every tip-off and every touchdown. Enjoy killer daily specials like the 2 for Tuesdays or Wednesday's $10 buckets while cheering on your favorite team to victory. And don't forget to try your hand at Plinko on Sundays or check out the latest raffle for your own chance to win. Only at the Heidelberg Lounge Casino and Liquor Store, 27 Division Road behind 2J's.
Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Tonight everybody's in the mood for Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Dine in, take out delivery. We do a little more just to make sure your pizza's hot. We bring the whole oven to your door. Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. We bring the power of Howard's to you. Call Howard's Pizza now.
Fort Benton, where the West was born. With so much history to see, you're going to need a break. Visit the Clubhouse, a delicious local hotspot where all the best games, drinks, and food come together in one comfortable low-key sports bar. Sit back and enjoy an ice-cold drink. Take a bite out of a Reuben, French dip, or juicy burger. Just a few of the local favorites. Take advantage of their historic happy hour from 3 until 5 and weekday lunch specials at the Clubhouse in Fort Benton, where everyone is treated like a local.
Back here, Centene Stadium, Derek Kolbush going to lead off for the Voyagers here against starting pitcher Elijah Gill. First pitch is a strike from Gill. Gill with an ERA of 2.92. One of the better pitchers for the Mustangs. Second pitch floats across for a strike as well. So 0-2 quickly to Derek Colbush. Colbush batting .332 on the season. Last night was 3 for 4 in the game. Swing and a miss. 3 pitches, down goes Derek. So 1 out. Michael Deeb going to come up to the plate. It's like Gill, one of the better pitchers, I believe, for the Mustangs. He's pitched in 11 games, .292 average, batting the ERA, the batting average is .265 against him. He has a 2-0 win-loss record, pitched 61 2/3 innings, allowed 63 hits, facing 238 batters. His first pitch to Deeb, outside for a ball. He's given up 23 runs, 20 of them earned. There's a fastball just missing inside. Throws hard. 2-0. Has 51 strikeouts and 19 walks. Very similar stats there to Quincy Jones. His next pitch, there's a ground ball towards second. Jacob Klein scoops it, throws it to Jackson for the out. So 2 out in the inning in quick succession. Will Olson going to step in. Will took a foul ball in the first inning right off the ribs. Looks to be okay since then. The pitcher, Gill, as he pitches there, ball outside, 1-0. Has given up 10 doubles, 3 home runs, has 5 wild pitches, 1 balk. Next pitch is low for ball 2. His strikeouts per 9 innings, impressive, 7.44. He's had 1 today so far here in 1 2/3 inning. There's a swing and a miss. 2 balls, 1 strike to Olson now. If somebody gets on, he has allowed 7 stolen bases in those 61 innings. Swing and a miss as Will swings right through that one. 2-2 the count. And as I said, very good pitcher, and he's shown it so far here through almost 2 innings. His next pitch, a little high and away. Full count now to Will Olson. Will trying to give him his 20th walk of the season. And it was a change up inside for a ball. So he does give him his 20th walk on the year, does Will. As I said, he's allowed 7 stolen bases. Now, I don't know that Will is going to give him his 8th on that. Will's not necessarily one of our speediest guys, but, you never know. So Chino de Guzman, speaking of speedy, he's a pretty fast guy. Playing shortstop, batting .295 on the year. First pitch to him. There's a high hopper to the pitcher. Fields it, throws the first in time to get Chino there. So Chino swinging at the first pitch, grounds it back to the pitcher. So one man stranded again. Voyagers trailing after 2 now, 6-0. We'll be back in 90 seconds.
Montana is full of high-energy people, but being active can sometimes lead to joint issues, fractures, or muscle and tendon damage. Fortunately, Great Falls Clinic Orthopedic Destination Center is here in the community, delivering great outcomes in the area of orthopedics. Our board-certified orthopedic surgeons and experienced staff provide an unequaled level of healthcare and safety. We're proud to offer the community a choice for high-quality healthcare.
Things getting a little hotter than expected? Summer has finally arrived. Luckily, Liberty Electric is here to hook you up. Whether you're looking for a new air conditioner or to upgrade your electrical service to accommodate an AC, the professionals at Liberty Electric are ready to help. Don't wait till your home gets too hot. Call 406-727-WIRE. That's 406-727-9473.
Real pizza starts with real Pizza, high-powered pizza. Dine in, take out delivery. We do a little more. Just to make sure your pizza's hot, we bring the whole oven to your door. Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. We bring the power of Howard's to you. Call Howard's Pizza now.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Montana State Fund. Montana State Fund is dedicated to helping all Montanans create a culture of workplace safety. To find out how to make your workplace safer, visit safemt.com. So here in the top of the third inning, Voyagers trailing 6-0. Jones on the mound is going to face to lead off the third inning, Abraham Mao. Mao had a single and that little blooper that just landed right inside the foul line out there, right, well, not more than 6 inches. First pitch to him from Quincy's fouled straight back, strike one. So what national days are today? It's the third inning, you know it's coming, right? Of course. It's the 18th of August, folks. Halfway through August already. You wouldn't know with the 85 degrees we've got going on here. Usually in the high 70s around here by this time. There's a ball, 1-1. Next pitch from Quincy. There's a line drive out to right field. Will it hang up long enough? It will. Colbush makes the catch. So 1 out. So Jordan Hovey, who had a home run to left center his last time up. 3-run shot. We'll step up. Lefty on lefty here. Here's the pitch outside as Hovey tracks that one all the way. Like I said, August 18th. National Fajita Day. I could get behind that. I like a good fajita. That pitch is low as well. 2-0 to Jordan Hovey, who came in batting .268. Here's the next pitch. That one's inside and high. 3-0. So National Ice Cream Pie Day. You know, anything with ice cream is good, so I get behind that. And here's this pitch. That one's fouled off at the plate. And this one, I'm not sure if this isn't going out. I know they still do it because they send my mom magazines of things to order, and despite my assertions, she still orders them. National Mail Order Catalog Day. I mean, those used to be a big thing here, 30, 40 years ago. But now with everything online, and that's a walk given up. That one, as Hovey wasn't sure it was even a ball. But it gets him to first. So the second walk given up by Quincy tonight will bring up Bryce Jackson, who grounded out to the second baseman in the first inning. So it's National Mail Order Catalog Day. I mean, if you want to find an old catalog, and like I said, they still send them out. My mom gets them from these places, home decor kind of things, and she's got enough home decor to decorate 8 homes. Runner goes to throw down way over De Guzman's head, out in the second center field, and Braden Daniel picks it up and throws it in. So an error going to be on Will Olson there. So Hovey will have a stolen base and then go to third on the error, E2. The pitch was a ball to Bryce Jackson. And if the keeps going this way, this next National Day might be something we all might be breaking open by the 4th inning. That one's fouled back out of play. 1-1. National Pinot Noir Day. You know, that fancy wine stuff. Hey, you know. Not a big wine fan myself, but National Rum Day the other day, I can get that one I'll take, but that one's way inside. Infield all playing in. Cut down on a run at home here as we find ourselves down 6-0. Manager Tommy Thompson not wanting to go down 7-0. It's 2-1 to Bryce Jackson. The pitch, that one's low and away, 3-1. No action in the bullpen for either team. So it's Quincy's game here for at least a little while longer. Here's the pitch. A little low. It's across the plate, but too low to be called a strike. So 2 walks give it up right after each other here in the third inning. There is 1 out. Runners at first and third. Now they sent Abraham Mao earlier in the defensive indifference when they were at first and third. I'm not sure they'll send Jackson because that would probably be a fairly easy out for Olson as long as he doesn't overthrow it, of course. Here's the pitch. That's a strike. 2, Jordan Barth. Barth grounded out to second base to start off the second inning with an out. Quincy got the first 2 outs in the second inning before giving up base on balls that came back to bite him as that run scored. There's a ground ball towards short. De Guzman scoops it up, throws to second for 1, over to first. Not in time. So the run does score as Hovey comes home. Jackson is out at second. And fielder's choice is how Barth reaches the first. So 2 out now in the inning. And Burl Dixon steps up. 1 for 2 tonight. Bunt single in the first and a pairs for the Voyagers. Now obviously the 7 runs, 6 hits are for the Mustangs. There's a swing and a miss there as Quincy blows that one by him. 1-1 to count on Burl Dixon. So as the Mustangs coming in tonight having won 5 straight, and the Voyagers having lost 5 in a row. So hoping to avert that tonight, but not starting off very good. There's a ground ball to Runge. He's going to flip to De Guzman at second. Drags his foot across the base for the out there. So that is the third out. And fortunately, only 1 run does score in the inning as 2 walks were given up and an error given up too as well in that inning. So fortunate to have only 1 run score, making it 7-0 after 2.5 innings. We'll be back right after this.
Want to make your home a more comfortable place but don't think you can afford a top brand heating and cooling system? Well, Carrier has the right solutions for every budget. When you turn to your Carrier expert, they'll show you our full lineup of best-in-class home comfort systems and help you pick the one that best fits into your home budget. Because in this economy, who couldn't use a little more comfort? Carrier. Turn to the experts.
For over 30 years of commitment to Carrier, contact A.T. Clemens for a free estimate. 452-9541. The Met Sports Bar and Casino is helping you get through the week with Micro Mondays for $3.50. Talk about a great deal with $3 margaritas every Taco Tuesday. Get over the hump with Wine Down Wednesday with Chuck Fulcher and BOGO glasses of wine. Quench your thirst every Thursday with $12 micro pitchers. And don't forget happy hour daily from 4 to 7. And finally, get ready for another week with Caesar Saturday. $10 specialty Caesars all day. And bottomless mimosa only $10. And burgers and beer specials every Sunday. Need to get through the week? Take it inside the Heritage Inn and take it to the max.
Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Tonight everybody's in the mood for Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Dine in, take out delivery. We do a little more just to make sure your pizza's hot. We bring the whole oven to your door. Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. We bring the power of Howard's to you. Call Howard's Pizza now.
Welcome back to Centene Stadium, where Voyagers are down 7-0 here, going into the bottom of the third inning. Leading off will be Miles McKissick. Miles, batting .200 on the season, takes ball one from Elijah Gill to start off the inning. Second pitch in for a ball as well. Gill's third pitch coming in. There's going to be a strike on the inside edge. 2-1 to Miles McKissick. The next pitch to Miles, swing and a miss. Makes it 2-2. As I said, Miles batting .200 on the season. Played in 39 games for the Voyagers. 1 triple, 6 doubles. On base percentage of .285. Very utility player for us. There's a ball making a full count. He's played outfield, infield, pitcher. So he's getting used. Swing and a miss on the big sweeping curve by Gill there. Out in front of that one was Miles. He's asking the umpire, Jordan Smart, as he goes by, would a bit have been a strike if I hadn't have swung, and I believe it would have been maybe outside a tad, but it would have been close. So Braden Daniel comes up to the plate. Braden grounded out to second in the first inning. Steps up, crowds the plate a bit. Here comes the pitch. That one breaks on the outside edge for a strike. Gill's only given up 1 hit tonight for the Voyagers. Braden Daniel hoping to get that second one here. Here comes, just a little off the plate outside. 1-1 to Braden Daniel. Braden Daniel, .337 on the season. Held that most home runs for the Voyagers with 10 for quite a while. Fouls that one off. That was finally broken by Riley Jepson, who has 12 now. Braden hasn't knocked one out of the park in probably over a month, I believe. Next pitch. Breaking ball once again. Misses again. Makes it 2-2. Good take by Braden Daniel. Close one to take. Here comes the next pitch. There's a pop up to the right side. Is it going to stay in fair territory? Yes, it is. About 5 feet from the fence. It's caught by Jackson. Again, I talked about his defense, and he just kind of flashes it right there as he has the wall and the fence and everything coming at him. He's battling the sun. He does have the dugout there to help him out, though, with that guidance as to how far away he is and everything. But nice catch there for the second out. Colin Runge takes that one deep to left field. It could be. It is. Ka-ching! Ring that one up for a dinger. Goodbye, Mr. Baseball. Hello, home plate, Mr. Runge. Knocks that one over the left field wall off the Pepsi sign. As the ball goes out of the park, then bounces back off the sign into the field. But no doubt about that one, as it left the bat, you could tell it was exiting quickly. So Runge gets a run on the board for the Voyagers. Bring up Riley Jepson. Collins' 10th home run of the year. 10 for him now. Jepson says, well, let's see if I can duplicate this. A little back-to-back would be good here, as it is now 7-1. There's a strike called. 0-2 to Riley Jepson now. Riley had a soft line drive out to left field his first time up for a single. Takes that one high and inside for a ball. 1-2 the count on him. Wind, as I said, blowing in, so not an easy feat hitting the home run out tonight. There's a check swing. The ball's dropped. They throw down the first. It's a wide throw. Out, they say, as Jackson dives back to the bag and touches it with his glove. Jepson upset. I don't know if he's upset at the call or upset at himself for check swinging at that one. But he is out, called out at first base on a very close play. Kids, that's why you run as hard as you can. You never know what's going to happen. So the Voyagers do get one run, though, making it 7-1 after 3. Slowly but surely, we're getting back into it. We'll be back in 90 seconds.
Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Tonight everybody's in the mood for Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Dine in, take out delivery. We do a little more just to make sure your pizza's hot. We bring the whole oven to your door. Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. We bring the power of Howard's to you. Call Howard's Pizza now. Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Tonight everybody's in the mood for Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Dine in, take out delivery. We do a little more just to make sure your pizza's hot. We bring the whole oven to your door. Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. We bring the power of Howard's to you. Call Howard's Pizza now.
Fort Benton, where the West was born. With so much history to see, you're going to need a break. Visit the Clubhouse, a delicious local hotspot where all the best games, drinks, and food come together in one comfortable, low-key sports bar. Sit back and enjoy an ice-cold drink. Take a bite out of a Reuben, French dip, or juicy burger. Just a few of the local favorites. Take advantage of their historic happy hour from 3 until 5 and weekday lunch specials at the Clubhouse in Fort Benton, where everyone is treated like a local.
Welcome back here to Centene Stadium, where it's 7-1, top of the 4th inning. Quincy Jones on the mound facing Jacob Klein. First pitch was a ball. Second one fouled off for a strike there. So 1-1 the count on Jacob Klein. Klein tonight has a base on balls and a single to left and did steal second base. The pitch fouled straight back. 1-2. So Quincy, after giving up 5 in the first, has given up 1 run in both of the second and third. Hoping to get a 0 here in the 4th inning as the Voyagers are down 6. That one's fouled back and right next door into the PA booth. The next pitch, there's a high fly ball to left field. It could be trouble. Drifting back as McKissick makes the catch at the base of the wall there. So just a little shy of a home run for Jacob Klein. Just a long out for Quincy Jones. And Gabe Wirtz going to step up. Wirtz with a strikeout and then a line drive single to right field in the second inning. Quincy looking in, delivers. There's a line drive right at Monroe. Monroe with a little hop makes the catch. So 2 out rather quickly here. Andrew Fernandez. Fernandez reached on an error in the first. Came around to score eventually, and then had a single to left to get stranded at first, although it was an RBI single in the second inning. Here's the pitch from Jones. Called a strike on the outside edge. Jones delivers his next pitch. Ground ball to Jepson at third. He throws to Monroe at first for the out. So a 1-2-3 inning for the Voyagers as the Mustangs go down in order. It's 7-1. We'll come back in 90 seconds with the bottom of the fourth right after this.
Things getting a little hotter than expected? Summer has finally arrived. Luckily, Liberty Electric is here to hook you up. Whether you're looking for a new air conditioner or to upgrade your electrical service to accommodate an AC, the professionals at Liberty Electric are ready to help. Don't wait till your home gets too hot. Call 406-727-WIRE. That's 406-727-9473.
Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza Hut, Howard Pizza. Tonight everybody's in the mood for Howard's Pizza Hut, Howard Pizza. Dine in, take out delivery. We do a little more just to make sure your pizza's hot. We bring the whole oven to your door. Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza Hut, Howard Pizza. We bring the power of Howard's to you. Call Howard's Pizza now. Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza Hut, Howard Pizza. Tonight everybody's in the mood for Howard's Pizza Hut, Howard Pizza. Dine in, take out delivery. We do a little more just to make sure your pizza's hot. We bring the whole oven to your door. Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza Hut, Howard Pizza. We bring the power of Howard's to you. Call Howard's Pizza now.
When following the Voyagers in Great Falls, stay at the award-winning Days Inn, where they take pride in providing guests with clean, well-maintained hotel. The quiet location of Days Inn is an easy drive to and from Centene Stadium. It's also close to many restaurant and shopping options. After a good night's rest, start your day right with a complimentary breakfast from Days Inn. Mention you are in Great Falls to cheer on the Voyagers and receive a 15% discount. So reserve your room today at daysinn.com. Voyagers trailing 7-1 here, going to the bottom of the fourth. First pitch to Chris Monroe. It's across for a ball from Gill. Gill's second pitch breaks off the plate, ball 2. So the Voyagers were able to keep the Mustangs off the scoreboard for the first time in the fourth inning. Nice job by Quincy Jones there. Next pitch, breaking ball on the outside edge for a strike, 2-1. Here to start the fourth inning, bottom of the fourth inning on Chris Monroe. Monroe hit it hard in the first, just line drive right at the left fielder. That one he fouls back, making it 2-2. As Chris said in our dugout discussion earlier today, he was an only child. Gave him a tough time about being the spoiled one and Mama's little boy, but I don't think there's anything little about him. He's a big guy. Nice young man, though. Very, very polite, and as you could tell from the interview, there's a ball, full count. Very humble, too. He didn't want to brag about himself and his abilities on the football field or baseball field, either one. There's a high fly ball towards right field. Not going to be long enough to get out of the stadium. Fernandez comes in at the last second and makes the catch on the run as he was battling the sun a bit on that one. And Monroe just has a very long fly ball out to right field. Derek Colbush comes up. Derek struck out swinging his first time up. It said yesterday had an RBI and was 3 for 4 in the game. Comes in batting .332 today. And pitch to him is a ball. Very close to the outside edge there. Next pitch from Gill breaks high and inside. 2-0. Colbush with 3 home runs, 2 triples, 10 doubles. on base percentage of .415. The next pitch from Gill, swing and a miss. And Colbush a little off balance on that swing. Colbush has walked 25 times and struck out 50 this year. Takes the ball there. Has been hit by a pitch 4 times this year. 3-1 count. There's a ground ball to the right side. Going to go foul. So a full count now on Derek Colbush. So here comes the payoff. That one's fouled back just to my left. As Gill gets himself on the mound, Colbush gets set in the left-handed batter's box. Here comes the payoff once again. That one finally rung up. Colbush was taking off his shin guard because it had taken a second, but the umpire rings him up. Does umpire Jordan Smart there. Colbush not happy, arguing that one all the way back to the dugout. So 2 out in the inning. Michael Deeb steps up to the plate. Deeb grounded out to second base his first time up. Here comes the pitch. Just a little low across the plate, but low. 1-0. The next pitch, that one's outside. Fastball, no good there. 2-0. Mentioning Gill, 2.92 ERA. The team ERA is very good for Mustangs at 4.88. That one just a little low on the outside edge. Pereira tried to raise it up after catching it, but the umpire wasn't going to fall for that trick. So 3-0 to Deeb. Voyagers down 7-1. That one's way outside. Deeb will take a walk to first. The second base on ball is given up by Gill today. The other one was Will Olson in the second inning. And speaking of Will Olson, he's up to the plate. Will did not play yesterday. Nick Emanuel was activated and played the first 6 innings of the game. And then Polanco came in for the last 3 there. That pitch is way outside for a ball. 1-0 to Will Olson. Will had an error on a throw down to second on a stolen base. Swing and a miss in the third inning. 1-1 count on Will. Will batting .258 to start off today. Next pitch, fouled straight back, 1-2. More balls being brought out to the home plate umpire. Will has 14 RBIs on the season in 27 games. Deep goes, the ball's a ball, the throw down, not in time, and it's dropped by the second baseman Klein. So Deeb, with a stolen base, he doesn't really go all that often. Picks his spots. It's only his second stolen base of the season and had been caught twice as well. So it would have been a very close play if it had been fielded cleanly by Klein, the second baseman. That's going to also upset the bag. We had an issue with it yesterday, too, when somebody slid in to second base with the base popping up out of the ground. Now, if you've ever seen bases, they have a stem that goes down into a hole in the ground, and they're secured by that, down into the ground by that. But sometimes you slide into them hard, it'll pop them up, and you'll get dirt down in there, and it doesn't fit down in there nicely. So they're Tommy Thompson and Kate Sisler out there inspecting it for the Voyagers and looking for somebody from the grounds crew to come out and clean it out for him, it looks like, as Tommy's using his feet. Now we've got our grounds crew coming out with a little shovel or something in their hand to take care of that. We'll use this opportunity to let you know Payless Furniture and Mattress is a proud supporter of the Great Falls Voyagers baseball. Locally owned and operated since 1976, Payless has served Central Montana with the finest brands of furniture and mattresses. You save with their factory direct buying power. There's always a huge in-stock selection, which means you don't wait for your furniture. You take it home today or you have it delivered. Enjoy the game and shop Payless Furniture and Mattress, Central Avenue West, Great Falls. So Deeb is at second with a stolen base, 2 out in the inning. 2-2 count on Olson as that pitch was a ball to him. Gill going to get in a few warm-up throws here as he's waiting for second base to be taken care of. And looks like it is. Everybody's breaking up over there. The base is sitting flat on the ground, and Deeb standing on top of it. Make sure nobody runs away with it. So Will Olson stepping back into the batter's box. 2-2 count on him. Voyagers trailing here, bottom of the fourth inning, 7-1. Hoping to get at least another run here and keep closing that gap. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Down goes Olson. So a lot of build-up there, but unfortunately, no score for the Voyagers. So after 4 innings, 7-1 your score, with the Mustangs leading the Voyagers. We'll be back in 90 seconds.
Want to make your home a more comfortable place but don't think you can afford a top brand heating and cooling system? Well, Carrier has the right solutions for every budget. When you turn to your Carrier expert, they'll show you our full lineup of best-in-class home comfort systems and help you pick the one that best fits into your home budget. Because in this economy, who couldn't use a little more comfort? Carrier. Turn to the experts.
For over 30 years of commitment to Carrier, contact A.T. Clemens for a free estimate. 452-9541.
Welcome to Priority Clean LLC, your hometown resource for janitorial services. How comfortable would you be letting just anybody into your office, alone, at night? You'd want to make sure that whoever has access to your facility was trustworthy and professional, right? Well, that's why we created Priority Clean, so the customers can rest assured that all our janitors are fully background checked and drug tested for your safety. We do not hire felons, nor do we accept applicants with misdemeanor theft. We train all our cleaners on professional techniques to properly clean your carpets, windows, and floors. It's more than just dumping trash at night for us. We disinfect all surfaces with the customer in mind. Your health is our concern, so please, take a moment to consider our janitorial service. Together, we can systematically improve the cleanliness of your facility. Priority Clean, bringing value back to the cleaning industry.
Call Priority Clean today at 406-590-1987.
Welcome back, Centene Stadium. Quincy Jones is still on the mound, trailing in this one to the Mustangs here in top of the fifth inning, 7-1. Again, the Voyagers wearing the blue Cub Scout uniforms being auctioned off tonight here at the stadium. And facing Quincy Jones here to start off the fifth inning is going to be Brian Pereira. Takes the first pitch, skies it towards right center. It's in the field to play. Kolbush says he has it, and he does. So one pitch, one out here to start off the fifth inning. As Brian Pereira skies that one up. Abraham Mao. There's a ground ball just inside the third baseline, going to go all the way out to left field as Riley Jepson dove for that one. Here comes the throw to second, sliding in, safe is Abraham Mound. The base pops up once again out of the ground there. So a double right down the line. That could have been more than 5 inches inside that base line there as it went down third base there. So umpire is able to get that second base bag back in. Looks like it's setting down nicely. So Jordan Hovey had a 3-run shot in the first inning over left field fence. Then had a base on balls in the third. Steps up. This is when he pops up high inside the park here, and Jepson makes the catch in foul territory, about 20 feet into foul territory there on Jordan Hovey. That's a big out right there. 2 out in the inning. Bryce Jackson stepping up to the plate. Jackson ground out to second and a base on balls. First pitch, swing and a miss by Jackson on a pitch that was high and outside. Strike one there. 7-1 here in the top of the 5th inning. Let's go ahead and get started on an MLB scoreboard update presented by Gusto Bev. Swing and a miss there. Gusto Bev bringing you the beer that invented light beer, Miller Lite. 0-2 on Jackson. Quincy looking in, looks to second once again, delivers the pitch, low and away, ball 1. Top of the 9th inning, the Blue Jays all over the Yankees today, 9-2. Top of 3rd, 0-0 between Nationals and Padres. We got a bunch of finals going on here. The next pitch from Jones, fouled off at the plate just barely by Jackson. Rockies lose by 2 touchdowns and a missed extra point by the Cardinals, 13-0. Athletics lose to the Rangers, 10-0. Oh, this one's quite a score here. There's a pitch down and low. Astros score 3 touchdowns on 25 hits. White Sox, a field goal and a safety on 11 hits. So 21-5 for those who aren't into the football mood tonight. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Jones's next pitch. It's popped up out to left field. Lazy fly ball drifting over, running over now is McKissick, having to make the catch on the run, almost falling down, in fact, to make the catch right on the line. So it looked like a lazy fly ball. Didn't turn out to be that easy as the wind was blowing it towards the foul line. McKissick had a long way to go, but he makes the catch for the 3rd out in the inning. So nobody scores once again for the Mustangs. They're still leading after 4.5, 7-1. We'll be back in 90 seconds.
The Met Sports Bar and Casino is helping you get through the week with Micro Mondays for $3.50. Talk about a great deal with $3 margaritas every Taco Tuesday. Get over the hump with Wine Down Wednesday with Chuck Fulcher and BOGO glasses of wine. Quench your thirst every Thursday with $12 micro pitchers. And don't forget happy hour daily from 4 to 7. And finally, get ready for another week with Caesar Saturday. $10 specialty Caesars all day. And bottomless mimosa only $10. And burgers and beer specials every Sunday. Need to get through the week? Take it inside the Heritage Inn and take it to the max.
Fort Benton, where the West was born. With so much history to see, you're going to need a break. Visit the Clubhouse, a delicious local hotspot where all the best games, drinks, and food come together in one comfortable low-key sports bar. Sit back and enjoy an ice-cold drink. Take a bite out of a Reuben, French dip, or juicy burger. Just a few of the local favorites. Take advantage of their historic happy hour from 3 until 5 and weekday lunch specials at the Clubhouse in Fort Benton, where everyone is treated like a local.
Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza Hut, Howard Pizza. Tonight everybody's in the mood for Howard's Pizza Hut, Howard Pizza. Dine in, take out delivery. We do a little more just to make sure your pizza's hot. We bring the whole oven to your door. Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza Hut, Howard Pizza. We bring the power of Howard's to you. Call Howard's Pizza now.
Chino de Guzman starting off the bottom of the fifth inning for the Voyagers. First pitch to him was a strike. The second pitch high and away for a ball. Gill, like Jones for the Voyagers, both work very quickly in between innings. So if I talk a little long after the last out in an inning, there's a ball there, 2-1. They'll come back and be pitching before I'm able to talk. But I'll catch you up. Don't worry. 2 balls, 1 strike to Chino. That one, check swing, the appeal to first. He says, nope, did not go. Make it 3-1 to Chino. Chino grounded out to the pitcher in the second inning. There's the next pitch. That one's high, ball 4. So the third base on balls given up in the game by Gill is to Chino de Guzman. They'll bring up Miles McKissick, who struck out swinging in the third inning. Voyagers losing here in the bottom of the fifth, 7-1. 7 runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Mustangs. First pitch is called a strike to McKissick. 1 run, 2 hits, 2 errors for the Voyagers. That 1 run coming on a solo blast by Colin Runge in the third inning over the left field wall. There's a throw over to first. De Guzman back safely. Continue MLB update. Dodgers lose to the Brewers 5-3. Orioles lose to the Cubs. There's a makeup from June game 3-2. Another throw over. De Guzman back in time. Diamondbacks beat the Giants 5-0. Pirates over the Red Sox 8-2. The pitch, big sweeping curve there, dropping curve, I should say, falls in for a strike. 0-2. Rays over the Royals 7-1. And the Braves 3, Mets 2. There's a throw to first, back in plenty of time is Chino. So there you go, all your MLB scores that we have today. Not a heavy day in the MLB. Thank you, Gusto Bev, not only for the beer, but the scoreboard as well. There's a ball, 1-2. Now the count on Miles. Miles came in batting .200. Again, struck out, swinging in the third inning. Here's the next pitch. Breaking ball, misses outside, 2-2. Good lead on first base by De Guzman. He has 9 stolen bases this year. That one's fouled off to the right. Been caught 3 times. So still 2-2 on McKissick. I stated earlier, McKissick, a great utility player for us. Can play so many different positions and does them all very well. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Down on strikes once again goes McKissick. First out here in the 5th inning for the Voyagers. That'll bring up Braden Daniel. Braden 0 for 2. Grounded out to second and popped up to third. Or, sorry, to first. Takes the first pitch for a strike on the outside edge here. 0-1. Braden came in batting .337. Here's the pitch. That one's fouled back over towards the PA booth again. PA booth is directly behind home plate. I'm a little left of the right-handed batter's box. So if I were to draw a straight line towards the third base line, I'd probably be about, 15 feet up it, maybe. Not a bad view. Here's the pitch. That one's low in the dirt. De Guzman goes to second with a stolen base, as he was on the run on the pitch. So base on balls and a stolen base by Chino. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Braden Daniel. The pitch. That one comes in for a strike, and Braden doesn't even argue it. That was a beautiful pitch by Gill. Breaking ball. It just came right in. And Braden didn't see it coming. And it gets called out. So Colin Runge had a home run his last time up. Solo shot over the left center field wall, right off the Pepsi sign out there. And the pitch, that one's way outside. Ball 1. 2 out, man on second. Still just 2 hits in the game for the Voyagers. Gill looks to second, pitches. There's a ground ball, slow high hopper towards third. They fake a throw to second to see if they can catch De Guzman, as they knew they weren't going to get Runge at first. And the third baseman taps his chest to say to Gill, "That was my fault. I should have charged it more." And so an infield single for Colin Runge. So Riley Jepson steps up. Riley, a single in the first, then check swing strikeout in the third. The ball was dropped. He started sprinting towards first, and it was very, very close play on the throw to first from the catcher. There's a line drive right back up the middle. That'll score De Guzman. And Runge going for third. Here's the throw. It hits the backside of Runge. Doesn't mean he's out. The only time that counts if it hits you is if it's a hit ball from a batter. If it's a throwing ball and it hits you, just means you're going to have a little bruise there the next day. And on the throw, Jepson goes to second base. So a single by Riley Jepson, an RBI single for him. Scores a run. De Guzman, the base on ball, comes back to bite Gill. Makes it 7-2 here in the fifth. And Chris Monroe steps up. Monroe waiting for the pitch with 2 men on, 2 men out. First pitch. There's a high fly ball towards right field. It could be. It could be. And it's not going to be. Right at the start of the warning track. Held in, I'm sure, a little bit by the wind as that wind's blowing straight in from center. But Chris just getting under that one just a little bit. Not able to get it out of the park on that one. So 1 run does score, making it 7-2 after 5. We'll be back in 90 seconds.
Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Tonight everybody's in the mood for Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Dine in, take out delivery. We do a little more just to make sure your pizza's hot. We bring the whole oven to your door. Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. We bring the power of Howard's to you. Call Howard's Pizza now.
Welcome to Priority Clean LLC, your hometown resource for janitorial services. How comfortable would you be letting just anybody into your office, alone, at night? You'd want to make sure that whoever has access to your facility was trustworthy and professional, right? Well, that's why we created Priority Clean, so the customers can rest assured that all our janitors are fully background checked and drug tested for your safety. We do not hire felons, nor do we accept applicants with misdemeanor theft. We train all our cleaners on professional techniques to properly clean your carpets, windows, and floors. It's more than just dumping trash at night for us. We disinfect all surfaces with the customer in mind. Your health is our concern, so please take a moment to consider our janitorial service. Together, we can systematically improve the cleanliness of your facility. Priority Clean, bringing value back to the cleaning industry.
Call Priority Clean today at 406-590-1987.
Welcome back here, top of the sixth inning. Quincy Jones still on the mound. Voyagers trailing 7-2. Quincy has shut out the Mustangs the last 2 innings. You take away that first inning, he's only allowed 2 runs and 3 hits in the game. There's a ground ball towards De Guzman at short. He gets it, throws it to first in time to get the out there to start the 6th inning as Jordan Barth grounds out to short. So 1 out. Burl Dixon stepping up. Burl with a bunt single in the first, then a pop out to third and a ground out to second in the game. See some action in the Voyagers bullpen and some action in the bullpen for the Mustangs as well as we start the 6th inning. With Jones's first pitch, a little low, ball 1 to Dixon. Voyagers able to get a run again here in the 5th inning, bottom of the 5th inning, off of a single by Jepson up the middle. That pitch by Jones outside for a ball. So now 7-2, 2 runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors for the Voyagers. 7 runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Mustangs. There's a weak swing by Burl Dixon for a strike. It's now 2 balls, 1 strike to him. Burl steps out, talks to himself, gives himself an oral discord on how to swing a bat properly, and then he does and fouls it off to the left side, so make that 2-2. Much better looking swing, though, than that slow, hesitant swing he had the first strike on. And the Voyagers looking sharp in their Cub Scout uniforms tonight, up for auction here at the stadium. Here's the pitch. That one's low and away. 3-2. I'm in a bidding war with somebody else at the moment for Quincy Jones's jersey. I'm leading by about $10 now, I think. There's a swing and a miss. But it's almost to more than I can probably spend. So if he puts up another 10, I think the other guy's going to win it. Sorry, Quincy. I'm trying to get your jersey, buddy, but somebody else wants it and probably has a little deeper pockets than me tonight. So 2 out in the inning here on the strikeout, the second strikeout in the game for Quincy. Brings up Jacob Klein, who almost put it out of the park in the 4th inning. Long fly ball out to left field. Takes the first pitch for a strike. The second one for Quincy. Swing and a miss. 0-2. I don't know what Quincy's pitch count is, but the way he's going now, I might leave him in for another inning. He's pitching strong. There's a high ball. Klein tonight officially 1 for 2 as he had a single in the first, drew a base on balls in the second, and flew out in the 4th, as I said. Here's the next pitch to him. That one's way outside. Quincy just, I think, lost the grip on that one. Olsen jumps up and saves it. 2-2. Nobody on base. Quincy's next pitch coming to the plate. That one's popped up towards the first base side. Monroe comes in a little bit, makes the catch for the third out there. So Quincy, 1-2-3, once again, shuts them down. Voyagers need to get some runs, though, as we go to the bottom of the sixth, trailing 7-2. We'll be back right after this.
Things getting a little hotter than expected? Summer has finally arrived. Luckily, Liberty Electric is here to hook you up. Whether you're looking for a new air conditioner or to upgrade your electrical service to accommodate an AC, the professionals at Liberty Electric are ready to help. Don't wait till your home gets too hot. Call 406-727-WIRE. That's 406-727-9473.
Want to make your home a more comfortable place but don't think you can afford a top brand heating and cooling system? Well, Carrier has the right solutions for every budget. When you turn to your Carrier expert, they'll show you our full lineup of best-in-class home comfort systems and help you pick the one that best fits into your home budget. Because in this economy, who couldn't use a little more comfort? Carrier. Turn to the experts.
For over 30 years of commitment to Carrier, contact A.T. Clemens for a free estimate. 452-9541.
Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza Hut, Howard Pizza. Tonight everybody's in the mood for Howard's Pizza Hut, Howard Pizza. Dine in, take out delivery. We do a little more just to make sure your pizza's hot. We bring the whole oven to your door. Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza Hut, Howard Pizza. We bring the power of Howard's to you. Call Howard's Pizza now.
Here in the bottom of the sixth inning, leading things off for the Voyagers as they trail 7-2 is Derek Colbush. Derek with 2 strikeouts tonight. Be a good batter to get the inning off here. It takes the first pitch for a strike. Get him off that strikeout rate here with a single or double here to get things going for the Voyagers and get them moving along. Next pitch is low for a ball, 1-1. So what happened today in baseball history? Well, there's actually quite a bit. I'm not going to tell you too much. I won't go too far back. I'm not going to go back to 1886 for you. Next pitch, check swing. He went 1-2, Colbush. (1965), Hank Aaron, playing for Milwaukee. There's a line drive, just foul down the first base side. First base umpire Stu Bertrand had to jump out of the way, and that one lands just by his feet there. So call it 3 feet off the line. Colbush almost turning on that one perfect. A lot of room down that left field line, and he takes advantage of it as he grounds that one out to left field to get things going right here in the bottom of the sixth inning with a single for the Voyagers. That'll bring up Michael Deeb. Deeb walked his last time up, ground out to second his first time up. I was saying Hank Aaron put a pitch on top of the pavilion roof at Sportsman Park in St. Louis for what looked like a home run. However, umpire called him out for being out of the batter's box when he connected. So Hank Aaron could have another home run to his home run total, but first pitch is a ball to Deeb. Gill's still on the mound for the Mustangs, and why not? He's pitched a great game so far. Giving up 2 runs on 5 hits. That pitch is outside for a ball as well. 2-0 the count. Don Sutton with the Dodgers through his 5th one-hit game. There's a high hopper towards second. They'll scoop to second, throw to first. Not in time to get Deeb. They do get Colbush, though, at second. That was a slow, big hopper to second base, which allowed Deeb to get the first. So 1 out. Fielder's choice for Deeb. Will Olson stepping up with base on balls and a strikeout swinging. So Don Sutton's 5th one-hitter, tying the National League record He beat the Giants 7-0. Lone hit was a 2-out single in the 8th inning. There's a strike to Olson. And Gill's next pitch, swing and a miss, 0-2. Pete Rose in 1982 with the Philadelphia Phillies made his 13,941st at-plate appearance, passing Hank Aaron to first place in that. There's a pitch high and away. 1-2 the count. So we all remember, anybody over 35, probably 40, probably remembers the pine tar incident. Swing and a miss. Down on strikes goes Olson for a second time today and the second out here in the inning. We'll bring up Chino de Guzman. He was 0 for 1 officially, the ground out to the pitcher and a base on balls. It was George Brett and stuff. They had to continue the game because of too much pine tar. Well, the game ended up taking only 12 more minutes and 16 pitches. And 1,245 people saw it. As Stan Quisenberry retired the Yankees in order in the bottom of the ninth to keep Kansas City's win 5-4. So, swing and a miss. Makes it 1-1 to the de Guzman. Cardinals' Tom Hankey got his 300th career save today, beating the Braves. That one's fouled off to the right, making a few Mustangs jump. Greg Maddux got his 200th career today, beating the Giants 8-4. So there you have it. What happened today in baseball history? I know, you're just a little bit smarter, and you can win a few more radio trivia games. There's a pitch, curveball, called a strike on the outside edge. Chino de Guzman having a discussion with the home plate umpire about it. So the Voyagers unable to push anything across in the 6th. It's still 7-2. We'll be back right after this.
Montana is full of high-energy people, but being active can sometimes lead to joint issues, fractures, or muscle and tendon damage. Fortunately, Great Falls Clinic Orthopedic Destination Center is here in the community, delivering great outcomes in the area of orthopedics. Our board-certified orthopedic surgeons and experienced staff provide an unequaled level of healthcare and safety. We're proud to offer the community a choice for high-quality healthcare.
Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza Hut, Howard Pizza. Tonight everybody's in the mood for Howard's Pizza Hut, Howard Pizza. Dine in, take out delivery. We do a little more just to make sure your pizza's hot. We bring the whole oven to your door. Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza Hut, Howard Pizza. We bring the power of Howard's to you. Call Howard's Pizza now.
Fort Benton, where the West was born. With so much history to see, you're going to need a break. Visit the Clubhouse, a delicious local hotspot where all the best games, drinks, and food come together in one comfortable low-key sports bar. Sit back and enjoy an ice-cold drink. Take a bite out of a Reuben, French dip, or juicy burger. Just a few of the local favorites. Take advantage of their historic happy hour from 3 until 5 and weekday lunch specials at the Clubhouse in Fort Benton, where everyone is treated like a local.
New pitcher on the mound here to start off the 7th inning. Brad Demko going to take over. Another lefty, following the lefty Quincy Jones there. City Toyota has a great lineup of Toyota vehicles to choose from, like Highlander, with seating for 8. Prius, boasting up to 54 miles per gallon, or Corolla, now featuring Toyota Safety Sense as standard equipment. So stop by City Toyota today for a test drive. Toyota, let's go places. Demko hoping to prevent the Mustangs from going anywhere else, as they've already put up 7 runs, 5 of them in that first inning. Demko still getting his warm-ups in. So leading off for the Mustangs is Wirtz. Deeb's finally warmed up. Not Deeb, sorry. Demko has finally warmed up. Wirtz stepping in has a strikeout, a single to right, and then a line drive out to first base. So he's 1 for 3 tonight here to start off the 7th inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Way inside, almost hits him. Ball 1. Demko looks and delivers. That one's high and inside. Ball 2. Let's go ahead and do a PBL scoreboard update. For you here now. Brought to you by Gusto Bev. Bringing the beer that invented light beer, Miller Lite. There's a ground ball towards the hole between third and short. Fielded by Jepson. Throws to Monroe. In time. Nicely done there. Jepson on the run. Monroe having to stretch a little bit, but not much. When you're 6'5", you don't have to stretch too much normally. And that'll bring up Andrew Fernandez. Fernandez tonight reached on an error, had a single and grounded out, so 1 for 2 officially. Did come home on the home run by Jordan Hovey. There's a pitch, changeup, just missing, low. Ball 1. In the top of the 6th inning, the vibes all over the Grand Junction Rockies. 8-1, the Rockies are leading that second half race over there. Good news for them is the bottom of the 5th. There's another ball by Demko, 2-0. Good news for the Rockies are the Raptors are losing to the Northern Colorado Owls in the bottom of the 5th, 6-3. Their pitch misses for a ball as well, 3-0. It's a tie game in Kalispell over there. Glacier Range Riders and Boise Hawks, 3 apiece in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. He had the green light on 3-0, or at least he thought he did if he didn't. In the top of the 4th, the Chuckers doing something they haven't done yet against Missoula in this series they have with them, leading 6-3. That pitch inside, ball 4. So base on balls drawn by Alexander Fernandez. With 1 out, and now 1 on. Bring up Brian Pereira. Pereira not having the greatest of games today. Had a good one yesterday with a 3-run home run in the first inning. Today, line drived out to center field, grounded out to first, and flew out to right. He's got a runner on first base. First pitch, a slow breaking ball, just misses low. 1-0. Not sure exactly how fast Fernandez is, per se. We'll see if he's got any stolen bases or anything to his credit this season. He has 1. No, he has none. There's a single out to right field. Colbush up with it, throws it in. So runners now at first and second. Fernandez was caught stealing once, so runners at first and second on the first hit for Pereira of the game, a single to right field. Abraham Mao, a double and a single, and a line drive out to right field, so he's 2 for 3. Olsen going through a list of signs and signals. As Demko looks to second, now delivers. There's a ground ball, left side foul, right at the Voyager dugout. 0-1 to Mao. Mao came in batting .267, That was his 5th double of the season earlier when he had one. As Demko looks the second again, crouches, delivers, high, ball 1. 1-1. Still a little action going on in the bullpen for the Mustangs. Nothing going on for the Voyagers. It's Demko's inning, at least this inning here. Here in the 7th inning. Voyagers trailing 7-2. Demko looking the second again. Now he delivers. That one breaks outside for a ball. 2-1. Demko this year for the Voyagers has a 6.32 ERA, 3-1 win-loss record. That one's fouled off to the right. Going to even the score up here at 2-2 on the scoreboard. Appeared 25 times, 1 save to his credit as well. Has pitched 31 1/3 innings. Faced 117 batters, given up 27 hits. Batting average against him, pretty decent for Demko. It's a .231. He's 2 wild pitches, but hit 9 batters. Next pitch, swing and a miss. And down he goes on strikes. The ball was dropped, but you can't run when there's runners on first and second with less than 2 out. So that is the second out. So Hovey stepping up to the plate. Again, that 3-run homer in the first. The base on balls where he came around to score in the third. And then a pop-up to the third baseman in the 5th inning. Demko has given up those 27 hits, 24 runs, 22 of them earned. Walked 24, struck out 51, 4 doubles, 2 triples, and 3 home runs. And he looks to second and delivers. Swing and a miss by Hovey on that slow pitch across the outside. Strike 1. Nice pitch by Demko there. 7-2 here in the top of the 7th inning. 2 out, 2 on. Nobody crossed this inning for the Mustangs. Voyagers hoping to keep it that way. Demko's next pitch just missing off the plate. Fastball. 1-1 to count. So Demko, as he looks in, he kind of shakes his body a little bit. I think releasing some tension most likely. Almost faces home plate, then closes up, stays in a crouch, and delivers right across the plate, but apparently a little high, says home plate umpire Smart. 2 balls, 1 strike. That one appeared to be about just above waist high from my vantage point. Of course, you know, depth perception and all that here. A lot closer umpire there. Swing and a miss there. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Hovey. As he tried to power that one through, as it was a little close and on the hands. And the pitch here from Demko is outside for a ball, so a full count. Runners will get a head start. Demko strikes his position, looks the second. Nobody really covering there. And the pitch, runners go. Swing and a miss. Down on strikes goes Hovey. The second strikeout in the inning for Demko. Gets out of the inning without giving anything up. Voyagers still trailing after 6.5, 7-2. We'll be back right after this.
Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza Hut, Howard Pizza. Tonight everybody's in the mood
Welcome to Priority Clean LLC, your hometown resource for janitorial services. How comfortable would you be letting just anybody into your office, alone, at night? You'd want to make sure that whoever has access to your facility was trustworthy and professional, right? Well, that's why we created Priority Clean, so the customers can rest assured that all our janitors are fully background checked and drug tested for your safety. We do not hire felons, nor do we accept applicants with misdemeanor theft. We train all our cleaners on professional techniques to properly clean your carpets, windows, and floors. It's more than just dumping trash at night for us. We disinfect all surfaces with the customer in mind. Your health is our concern, so please, take a moment to consider our janitorial service. Together, we can systematically improve the cleanliness of your facility. Priority Clean, bringing value back to the cleaning industry.
Call Priority Clean today at 406-590-1987.
We're back here at Centene Stadium. New pitcher on the mound. McLean Harris for the Mustangs, and the Voyagers are glad that Gill is gone, as McGill pitched a great game for them so far. Well, he did. He's out now, so as he went 6 innings and gave up 2 runs on 5 hits is all. Well, the Voyagers, in the meantime, 7 runs on only 8 hits, but they've got 2 errors, which have helped add to those 7 runs. And 3 of them came on a 3-run blast in the first inning by Jordan Hovey. And that's where they got 5 of their runs, was in that first inning. Since then, Quincy Jones did a good job just allowing only 2 runs and 4 hits after that. Through 5 innings that he was in. Or 6 innings, sorry. So McKissick, Miles with 2 strikeouts tonight, going to step up to the plate, see if he can get off that snide, and he does. Line drive out to right field, 1 hopper to the right fielder, single for Miles to get the 7th inning going here with a line drive shot to right field. He must have heard me saying. And that'll bring up Braden Daniel. Daniel needs to get off the snide as well. He's got 1 strikeout, a pop-up to first base, and a ground out to second. As McLean looks in, Harris, that one's fouled off by Braden. 0-1 the count. And swing and a miss there by Braden. 0-2 now the count. Here comes the next pitch. Runner goes to second. Here's the throw down. McKissick there by a mile ahead of the throw. The ball actually hit Miles McKissick as he slid into second base. McKissick with a heck of a jump there. That was McKissick's. Oh, where's he at? Here, I can find him. Miles McKissick. His 7th stolen base on the 8th stolen base on the air. He's only been caught once, so good speed there. The next pitch is a ball outside. 2-2 now the count on Braden Daniel. The wind has died down. The wind flag is barely moving, so I'd say it's probably 4 to 5 miles an hour now. It was going about 16 when the game started. Here's the next pitch. There's a little looper out the left field. That's going to drop in for a hit. McKissick had to hold up to make sure that it wasn't going to be caught. And I think the left fielder, Gabe Wirtz, gave up on it just a little too soon because that one stayed up and it hopped just right in front of him, and he wasn't going very fast. I think if he had not given up on it, he might have made the catch. But good for us. Just an observation on my point, if you will, I guess. So 2 hits, runners at first and third. There's a line drive right to the, it was a one-hopper. Sorry, I thought it was a line drive to the third base. They throw it a second time to get the runner there, throw to first, and get the double play. As Colin Runge hits into that one. It was, I didn't see at the beginning of the play. I'd looked away and see who was batting, and it was a one-hopper right to the third baseman. So they go to second and then go to first and get the double play, and McKissick is still at third. So now Riley Jepson up to the plate. Riley hoping to knock somebody in here. First pitch is a ball. Riley waiting for Harris. Harris looking to third, now delivers. Change up, little low, across the plate below. Oh, it's 2-0 to Riley Jepson. Jepson, 2 for 3 tonight. 2 singles, 1 to left, 1 to center, and a strikeout. There's the pitch. That's going to be called a strike on the outside edge. 2-1. There's a ground ball towards second. Backhand attempt by Klein goes under his glove. So a single, or are they going to give him an error on that? We'll find out in a second. I would say it's a single. The run scores as McKissick comes home. And that is going to go as a hit for Riley Jepson. And that'll bring up Chris Monroe. And the pitch to Monroe. As soon as McLean Harris gives it, I'll tell you. There it is. Outside for a ball. We count 1-0. 1 run in, making it 7-3 here in bottom of the 7th inning. Throw to first. Back with a dive. Tag applied gently by Jackson. Jepson not moving until the ball and glove were moved off his arm. So 1-0 the count. Here's the next pitch. That one across the plate for a strike to Monroe. 1-1. Monroe's hit the ball hard 3 times. First time was a straight hard line drive right to the left fielder. Then 2 high fly balls out to right field. The second one, I would say the wind probably helped keep that one in the park. Swing and a miss there by Monroe as he swings at an outside pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Throw over to first, again, not in time. The runner goes, a swing, fouled off at the plate. So still 1-2 to Chris Monroe at the plate. 2 out, Riley Jepson at first. The throw over to first, a little faster this time. Jepson dives back, gets back safely. Another throw over to first. Back faster that time. And there's a pitch for a third ball. Full count now. I'm sorry, second ball. 2-2. The count on Monroe. Here comes the pitch. There's a high fly ball towards right field, drifting into foul territory, and gonna get down as the right fielder Fernandez climbed the tarp for the field there. That one landed right between the fence and the tarp. The tarp's up against the fence, but it just kind of wedged back in there. So even if the tarp hadn't been there, I don't know that he would have made that catch. Another throw to first. Back safely, of course. McLean Harris looks in, delivers. There's a hard hit ball towards left center. That one's going to be off the wall. Jepson off with the pitch, rounding, going to home, and Monroe cruises into second with a double. An RBI double for Chris Monroe. Hard hit ball there. That one finally lands where there's no outfielders at for Monroe. So a big hit there. Brings home Riley Jepson, making it 7-4 here in the bottom of the 7th inning with 2 runs in this inning. The manager, Riggleman, going to come out, have a chat with McLean. Looks like he's done for the night. I'll tell you who that is in just a moment. As Darian Raggins. Darren Raggins pitched the other night against us. Did a pretty good job. And he got a kind of a funky delivery. Brings that left arm, his pitching arm, way back. It's like he just straight back from his back. It's like he's almost leaning way back, and it's way back there. And then whips it around. It gets quite a bit of velocity on it. Like he pitched Tuesday night against us, came in the 7th inning, and I guess he didn't pitch that all that well either. I guess he only lasted 2/3 of an inning on us that night. So we'll see what we can do with him here. We do have 2 out, and Chris Monroe standing on second after a hard hit ball to deep center field. Finally, I said finally, a ball that wasn't hit right at an outfielder. The line drive hit he had in the first inning towards left field, or second inning, it's first inning, towards left field. I mean, it was right on the screws, and just right at the left fielder Wirtz. So Derek Colbush going to come up to the plate. Colbush tonight struck out swinging, struck out looking, then had a single to right field in the 6th inning. So he's 1 for 3. Ragan's first pitch, changeup, fouled straight back by Colbush. Oh, and 1 the count. Here in the bottom of the 7th inning. The Ragan's next pitch, way inside, fastball there, almost hits Colbush, and it ducks up out of the way. Ragan's looks to second. Nobody really holding on Monroe on. Change up there, misses outside. Two balls, 1 strike to Colbush. He's got a great differential in his fastball and changeup, does Ragan's. Next one, swing and a miss by Colbush. Ragan's has a 7.64 ERA, 2-2 win-loss record. 50 2/3 innings pitched. The next pitch, changeup, misses outside. Now like that, 3-2 on Derek Colbush. Again, 2 out, 2 in so far this inning. 7-4 is now the score. Mustangs leading here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Voyagers hoping to get some more runs in. That one just misses off the plate. Colbush gonna walk on down to first. Very, very close play there, or pitch play at the plate. So Michael Deeb gonna come up to the plate. Michael reached on a fielder's choices last time up. That one's high and inside for ball 1. Also has a base on balls and a ground out to second. Runners at first and second. Runner at second. Monroe, not a lot of speed there, but something in the gap he'll easily score on. The pitch. That one's just a tad low. 2-0. Here's the pitch. That one's way high from Ragan's. Ragan's having a little control difficulty here. 3-0. I'm sure Deeb will be taking all the way, maybe on the second pitch as well, if he does get this one across the plate. Ragan's having difficulty. Pitch. There's a strike. 3-1 the count. Dragons has 52 strikeouts this year and 30 walks. It's not a great ratio, walk to strikeout. There's spin, throw to second. Ball gets away from the shortstop, but not deep enough for Monroe to take off as the crowd got excited there. They forgot that Chris was on second. not to disparage. I like the young man. Did his dugout discussion today, and his fans listening. I know, but you guys know he's a big guy. It takes a while to get all that body in motion. He runs fast for as big as he is. Just not gonna go from second to third on a ball that trickles 20 feet away from second base. 3 balls, 1 strike, the count on Deeb. Look to second, now the throw. That one hits Deeb. Deeb slowly walking to first, taking off his battle gear. Looks out at Raggins. Raggins comes in, gets a new ball from the pitcher. Catcher kind of standing between Deeb and Raggins as Deeb now trots to first base to load up the bases. So, coach going to come out and have a chat with Raggins. And they do have somebody warming up in the bullpen. And it is Riggleman, so I'm not sure if they're going to remove Raggins or not here. Bases loaded, 2 out. And Will Olson at the plate. They're going to leave Raggins in as Riggleman leaves the mound. Now all the other players will leave once the umpire, Jordan Smart, comes out and tells them, let's break it up, fellas. We got a game to play. So Will Olson stepping back to up. Will tonight has had a tough night. He reached on a base on balls in the second, then 2 strikeouts in the game. So he's got a great opportunity here to knock some runs in. That one almost hits him. And I'm sure he's under directions from Tommy that it better be right down the middle of the plate, looking like it's sitting on a T-ball if you swing. 1 ball, no strikes. Raggins having control issues. That one's way outside. 2-0. Of course, obviously, a walk does mean a run. Voyagers trailing 7-4 here in the bottom of the 7th inning. And the pitch. That one across the plate, but missed either low or high. I couldn't tell. The umpire was blocking out my view of it. So 3-0. He might as well rest the bat on his shoulder because he shouldn't be swinging. Here it is. High and inside. Ball 4. So a run scores on a walk. I'm sure that'll bring out the hook, and it does. Now Colbush will be at third. He drew a walk. And Deeb will be at second. He was hit by a pitch. And Will Olson at first with a base on balls. So a new pitcher coming in. And that looks like it's Hunter DiPrimo. 45, I believe I read on that. So the third pitcher here in just the 7th inning. Raggins unable to get anyone out after coming in with 2 outs here after taking over for McLean Harris, who'd come in here in the 7th inning for Elijah Gill. Gill had pitched a fantastic game through 6 innings, had given up only 2 runs on 5 hits. And here we are in the 7th inning with 3 runs in already for the Voyagers. 2 out, bases loaded. So DiPrimo, a right-handed pitcher. He is 6 feet, 200 pounds from Blairstown, New Jersey. We went to Mansfield University. He is 23 years old. De Primo has an ERA of 3.70, a 2-2 win-loss record, 19 appearances, 3 saves, 24 1/3 innings pitched, 26 hits, 98 batters faced, 12 runs on those 26 hits, and 10 of those earned, 9 walks and 18 strikeouts, so not a great strikeout to walk ratio either. 265 batting average on him. He's given up 3 home runs and 9 doubles. And he's going to be facing Chino de Guzman. Chino will be the 9th batter in this inning. Chino today has grounded out to the pitcher and walked. He then stole second and came around on a single by Riley Jepson in the 5th inning, giving us our second run at the time. So De Primo, bases loaded, 2 out. De Guzman at the plate, way inside, it hits him. The first pitch. That is the first hit batter De Primo has had this year. And that makes it 7-6 as Colbush comes in on the hit by pitch. So a hit batter gets the run just as the walk did before him. Bases still loaded. Deeb at third, Olson at second, De Guzman at first, and McKissick at the plate. There's a strike to him. McKissick had a single to right on the very first pitch he saw to start this inning. He came around to score later, of course. So bases loaded. Swing and a miss. Big swing there by Miles. Oh, 0-2 the count. And the pitch there, check swing. Didn't go around. Just waiting to see if the call was going to be called a strike or a ball. Apparently it's a ball. 1-2. That one's fouled off by McKissick. There's a grounder up the middle. That's going to get into center field. That will score 2 runs. As a single up the middle by Miles McKissick, his second single of the inning, brings home 2 runs and gives the Voyagers an 8-7 lead. Their first lead of the series for the Voyagers. So Olson scores from second. Deeb scores from third. And De Guzman is at third. So 6 runs in this inning for the Voyagers. That's going to bring up Braden Daniel. Pitch to Daniel is a ball. And the next pitch is low for a ball as well. Two balls, no strikes to Braden Daniel. Runner goes from first. There's a fly ball out to left field. Going to get foul territory. As McKissick took off for second. He had second stolen. I'm sure that was a hit and run probably. As there's 2 balls. If it was straight still, they would have There's a pitch that's inside for a ball, 3-1. And next one, that one's poked out to left field. That one's going to go foul. Not a hard swing by Braden Daniel. Evens up the score, evens up the count there, 3-2. Well, not even, but a full count. So McKissick off with the pitch. De Primo hoping to stop the bleeding here as 6 runs have crossed for the Voyagers at the bottom of the 7th, making it an 8-7 lead. There's a ground ball towards first. Jackson has it. He's going to take it to first himself. But the Voyagers come away with the lead, sending 11 to the plate in the 7th inning. Lead 8-7. We'll be back in 90 seconds.
Want to make your home a more comfortable place but don't think you can afford a top brand heating and cooling system? Well, Carrier has the right solutions for every budget. When you turn to your Carrier expert, they'll show you our full lineup of best-in-class home comfort systems and help you pick the one that best fits into your home budget. Because in this economy, who couldn't use a little more comfort? Carrier. Turn to the experts.
For over 30 years of commitment to Carrier, contact A.T. Clemens for a free estimate. 452-9541.
Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza Hut, Howard Pizza. Tonight everybody's in the mood for Howard's Pizza Hut, Howard Pizza. Dine in, take out delivery. We do a little more just to make sure your pizza's hot. We bring the whole oven to your door. Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza Hut, Howard Pizza. We bring the power of Howard to you. Call Howard's Pizza now. Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza Hut, Howard Pizza. Tonight everybody's in the mood for Howard's Pizza Hut, Howard Pizza. Dine in, take out delivery. We do a little more just to make sure your pizza's hot. We bring the whole oven to your door. Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza Hut, Howard Pizza. We bring the power of Howard to you. Call Howard's Pizza now.
Welcome back to Centene Stadium. The Voyagers just took an 8-7 lead in the 7th inning, scoring 6 runs, sending 11 to the plate in that inning. A great inning for the Voyagers as they saw 3 pitchers from the Mustangs in that inning. And it's the first lead they have had in this series. Now, Demko on the mound, he's hoping that he can keep that lead here as we go into the top of the 8th inning. He'll face off against Bryce Jackson. Jackson has yet to get a hit. He's 0 for 2 officially and a base on balls also. He fouls that one off towards the Voyagers dugout to start the 8th inning with a strike. Demko had runners on first and second in the 7th inning. Was able to get 2 strikeouts to end that inning. Next pitch. No, there's no pitch. Sorry. We're waiting for Demko. Sorry, I was looking down. I got a lot going on up here, folks. I'm sorry. You got my scorebook going on. I'm twittering. I'm pulling out a card to pay for a jersey I just won. Sorry, Jones family. It wasn't Quincy's. I was outbid on that one, but I did get another family's one. So, actually, 2. Well, I'll admit it. I got 3 of them, but I am giving one of them back to the family that's here. I didn't realize they were here. I wouldn't have bid on it. So, pitch there is a ball. It's 2 balls, 1 strike. So, I'm not that big of a meanie to outbid the family and drive up the price on them, so I will give that one back to them. and call it my gift to them for coming to the game. There's a slow roller towards Monroe. He'll step on first. The two big first basemen running towards first, and Monroe wins the battle. So 1 out. Jordan Barth steps up to the plate. Barth had a ground out to second, reached on a fielder's choice in the third, then grounded out to short in the sixth. But that's going to do it for Brad Demko, as he struggled a little when he first came in. Gave up, well, he got the first out on a ground out to third, then gave up a walk and then a single. So that was how he got two guys on, and then fought back, though. Had 2 strikeouts, and then started this inning with a ground out to first. So nice job by Brad. He's getting a lot of high fives and fist bumps as he comes off. Right-hander coming out. I'm sure this will be, pretty sure it's Swanson, I believe. We'll make sure here. Oh, it's Montana Quigley. Oh, okay. So Tommy going to go to the closer here early in the 8th inning. Now Montana has pitched 2 full innings before, so it's not unheard of for him. But Tommy really wants this win, and he should, because it will keep us in first place, or give us first place. So Montana, as I said yesterday, he's leading the league in saves with 11, so he'll be going for his 12th here. Given the score stays similar, and he's within 3 runs. So Montana Quigley actually has a 4-0 win-loss record to go with those 11 saves. Has appeared in 30 games, pitched 35 1/3 innings. Has faced 143 batters batting average against him, a meager .231. His ERA, 3.06. He's given up 33 hits, 14 runs, 12 of them earned. Only 7 walks and 29 strikeouts. Giving up 7 doubles and 1 home run. 4 wild pitches for Montana. So he's off to a great season. We'll take the opportunity here. You can hit a home run with All Season Spas and Stoves. All Season carries a large selection of gas grills and smokers featuring Napoleon, Royal King, and Louisiana. Don't forget to grab a bottle or 2 of delicious seasonings and sauces for your next cookout. All this and more at All Season Spas and Stoves, 1205 Central Avenue in Great Falls. You wouldn't believe how big of a tongue twister that could be to say sometimes. Or maybe it's just me. So, Quigley will face off against Barth, the shortstop for the Mustangs. First pitch, cross for a strike, fastball right there, right down the pipe. Good crowd still here on hand on a Thursday night, cheering on the Voyagers. The pitch, swing and a miss on the slow change up there. Of course, it was scouting shirt night, raffled off. So big crowd staying around for that. I had to go a little over what I was going to spend on a shirt or 2, but it's well worth it. Good cause. There's a ball 1 and 2. Always been a fan of scouting. Was involved in it myself all through my youth. So happy to support it. Here's the next pitch. That one hits Barth right in the back leg as it broke in, just kept coming in on him. And that one just got away from Quigley. And Quigley, I don't believe he'd hit a batter this year until that right there. I'll look him up again real quick here. Nope, that was his first hit batter. So a runner is on, the tying run, and brings up Burl Dixon. So one runner on. They're checking him out to make sure they're satisfied that he could stay in the game. And Dixon tonight started off with a bunt single in the first inning, then popped up to third, ground out to second, and then struck out in the sixth. So he's got a chance here to even things up for the Mustangs or put them ahead. Quigley's first pitch, swing and a miss to Dixon. Well, Dixon has 3 hits in his 7 games with the Mustangs. Hence the 103, make that 8 hits. Pitch in for a strike. 0-2. As Quigley looks to first, now delivers. Now it's fouled back by Dixon. Still 0-2 count. Montana just going straight at him here, not trying to fool around. He wants that second out here. Then face a very good hitting Jacob Klein. Klein batting .324 on the season. Coming in today has 1 for 3 today as well. Here's the pitch. A little low. Nice stop by Olson as that one hit the dirt right at the plate there. 1 ball, 2 strikes now on Burl Dixon. Burl Dixon, 6'5", 185, from Sacramento, California, 23 years old. So Montana, settle, looks, delivers that one across the plate, but apparently missed for a ball. That was very, very close. 2-2 the count. Quigley'd love a double play here. Get himself out of this 8th inning in a quick fashion. There's a double play ball right there to Runge, to De Guzman, but then he holds up as Burl moved quickly down that line. So Dixon grounds. It looked like that was just going to be a double play all the way. It wasn't that hard hit of a ball at Runge. It was right at him. He made a quick toss to De Guzman, but Dixon flying down the line. So 2 out in the inning. And Jacob Klein at the plate. Had a single in the first inning, then stole second. Throw to first. Very close play. Just getting back was Burl Dixon. So Jacob Klein hoping to keep the hopes alive here in the 8th inning for the Mustangs against one of the best pitchers in Pioneer Baseball League, Montana Quigley. Quigley looks in, delivers, swing and a miss. Out in front of that one. So the first pitch to Klein is a strike. They said Klein came in batting .324. has 29 RBIs on the season and 7 home runs, so he's no slouch in that department. Throw over to first, not in time. So Burl Dixon stole third in the first inning, too. That was right after Will Olson had been hit. That one's fouled straight back. Had been hit by a foul ball right in the ribs. So the Mustangs taking advantage of that stinging in his ribs and hoping that he wouldn't be able to throw the ball as hard. Unfortunately for them, and the ball was low and in the dirt, so there was no throw needed to be thrown at all. Dixon's got a heck of a lead over at first. Montana looks at him, throws the first home. That one's high. Nice catch there by Olson. He had to jump up out of his crouch. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Jacob Klein. Here in the top of the 8th inning, 8-7 lead for the Voyagers as they scored 6 in the bottom of the 7th to take the lead. There's a throw to first. Again, very, very close. Not in time. Oh, Montana looking in. The lead not quite as big for Dixon. Here's the throw. Swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that is the 3rd out in the inning. Nobody scores for the Mustangs. Voyagers lead after 7.5, 8-7. We'll be back right after this.
Fort Benton, where the West was born. With so much history to see, you're going to need a break. Visit the Clubhouse, a delicious local hotspot where all the best games, drinks, and food come together in one comfortable, low-key sports bar. Sit back and enjoy an ice-cold drink. Take a bite out of a Reuben, French dip, or juicy burger. Just a few of the local favorites. Take advantage of their historic happy hour from 3 until 5 and weekday lunch specials at the Clubhouse in Fort Benton, where everyone is treated like a local.
Welcome to Priority Clean LLC, your hometown resource for janitorial services. How comfortable would you be letting just anybody into your office, alone, at night? You'd want to make sure that whoever has access to your facility was trustworthy and professional, right? Well, that's why we created Priority Clean, so the customers can rest assured that all our janitors are fully background checked and drug tested for your safety. We do not hire felons, nor do we accept applicants with misdemeanor theft. We train all our cleaners on professional techniques to properly clean your carpets, windows, and floors. It's more than just dumping trash at night for us. We disinfect all surfaces with the customer in mind. Your health is our concern, so please, take a moment to consider our janitorial service. Together, we can systematically improve the cleanliness of your facility. Priority Clean, bringing value back to the cleaning industry.
Call Priority Clean today at 406-590-1987.
Montana Renewables is a Calumet company leading Montana's energy future. Montana Renewables is a fast-paced renewable diesel project at a lower cost. As the world recognizes a sustainability responsibility, the Montana Renewables Project is poised to make immediate carbon reductions and stand ready to grow and innovate further as we detail in our green financing framework. So Colin Runge going to be the first batter. He'll be facing DePrimo, still on the mound for the Mustangs here. Hoping to add a run or two, insurance run here in the bottom of the 8th inning are the Voyagers. First pitch was a ball to Colin, and the second one is a strike. And Colin starting the bottom of the 8th inning off here with a ball and a strike to him. Here's the next pitch. That one fouled off to the right. DePrimo, a bit of a submariner, I guess a side armor, not more really. He doesn't really drop down the right shoulder all the way to the ground as much, at least as far as I've seen so far. That pitch, ground ball to the third base side. It's fair. It's going to go all the way out to left field. Colin Runge's going to have himself a double to open up the 8th inning. Nice job of hitting right there as he powered that one past the third baseman there, Abraham Mao, for a double to left field. So Riley Jepson going to come on up to the plate. Riley tonight came in batting .405, and he's definitely increased that with 3 singles today and a strikeout. They're going to walk him intentionally to face Chris Monroe. Now, that's a heck of a decision. You know, I mean, yes, Riley has all the home runs and everything, but Chris Monroe is a great contact hitter, and he's also got some power behind it. He doesn't have as many home runs, obviously. He's only got 2, but he's got a .308 batting average. And he powers that one. Line drive over the shortstop's head. Everybody had to hold up to make sure, because it was a soft liner, and the shortstop, Barth, was running as all get out as he could, almost made the catch. So the first pitch by Monroe is a single to left, and the bases are loaded. So an interesting intentional walk given. And it doesn't get any easier as you have Derek Colbush stepping up to the plate. Colbush, last inning, drew a base on balls. Before that, he had a single to right and then 2 strikeouts. There's a swing and a miss there, or first one. But he came in batting .332, as well as was 2 for 3, if I remember right, yesterday. I tossed that paper aside, the stats from yesterday, but he's no slouch either. There's a foul ball off to the left. Colbush has 37 RBIs in 54 games, 3 home runs, 2 triples, and 10 doubles to his credit. There you go, man. Thank you very much. No. I'll just give it to him. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Yeah. All I want is a picture with Chris after the game. So. All right. Sorry about that. I had to pay for my purchase there. Full bases, 1 and 2 count on Derek Colbush. And here's the pitch. That one's off the plate outside. 2 and 2, the count on Derek. So again, the Voyagers hoping to get some insurance runs, as the Mustangs are very good hitters and have done well. That one just misses off the plate as well. Very close. Full count. Nobody out. Infield playing in to cut down the run at home if there's a ground ball in the infield. De Primo. There's somebody warming up. There's a ball outside. A walk brings home Colin Runge for the Voyagers, now with a 2-run lead, 9-7. Going over to third is Riley Jepson, and to second, Chris Monroe. And with the base on balls is Derek Colbush. So Michael Deeb comes up. He was hit by a pitch last time. Didn't appreciate that with a full count. Well, 3-1 count. Reached on a fielder's choice before that. Drew a base on balls in the 4th. And grounded out. So he's technically only 0 for 1. Again, infield in. 1, nobody out. First pitch. There's a strike on the outside edge to Deeb. And after a base on balls, not a bad thing to be taking one to start off. Here's the next pitch. There's a high fly ball towards right center. It's going to be kind of shallow. Both center and left converge, but nobody catches it. It falls down to the ground. A little Bad News Bears action there. Everybody held up expecting it to be caught, and it should have been. They're going to put up a hit. It was a long run for Burl Dixon, who was playing deep, as he does. And for the right fielder, Fernandez, who was playing well towards the line, and it dropped in the right center, shallow right center. So they're going to give Deeb a hit on that, a single RBI, driving home Jepson. Bases loaded. Will Olson flares that one over second base. Going to be caught. Almost dropped by Barth, the shortstop. So there is now one out. That wasn't really a flare. It was more of a pop-up. I'll give him that credit. So one out. In the bottom of the eighth inning, Voyagers now leading 10-7. De Guzman lines out, fouls that one off to the right side. Strike one on him. He drew a base on balls his last time up. Base on balls before that. Excuse me. Takes a pitch there for a strike. 0-2 the count. And then had grounded out to the pitch earlier, so he's officially 0 for 1. And the pitch, that one's fouled off by De Guzman. 0-2 the count. And there is action in the bullpen for the Mustangs. Right-hander throwing. 10-7, the Voyagers now lead. There's a swing and a miss. Down on strikes goes De Guzman. The second out in the inning. And that'll bring up Miles McKissick. Miles had 2 hits in just the last inning. Before that, he had 2 strikeouts. So he's 2 for 4 on the day now. I mean, hey, if you're going to get some hits, you might as well get them all in one inning, right? Hopefully he'll get another one here and drive home a few more runs while he's at it. Swings at that, check swings at that one. It's called a strike. 0-1 the count. His 5th time up to the plate. The way Gill had started out pitching, it didn't look like anybody's going to get more than 3, maybe 4 at bats today, and everybody's on through their 5th at bat now. Going to be going into their 6th here if McKissick gets a hit. That one's outside or a walk. 1-1 the count. Crowd cheering him on. That one's fouled off to the side. Just jammed him on the fist, and he pushed that one to the side out there. When McKissick came in batting .200. Well, he definitely upping his average here today. Here's the pitch. Check swing, called a ball, missing outside. 2-1. And the next pitch from Primo, that one's outside as well. Going to be a full count with 2 out. Everybody's going to be running. Primo not happy with that, as it was held by the catcher Pereira for the home plate umpire to look at. But he never called a strike. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. McKissick lives to see another pitch. Everybody else going to get their wind sprints in for the night as they all trot back to their bases to take off once again with the pitch. What you got to be careful here is possible pickoff play. Now, if many people do that, I have seen it done, and when everybody's like expecting just the pitch, there's fouled off at the plate. It makes it so, like the first baseman sneaking behind the guy at first because they're not expecting it. So it's just a little trick play I've seen done. Done actually works fairly well. So you throw it in occasionally. But anyway, Doesn't look like they're going to do that. They're just going to focus on McKissick at the plate. As he's staying alive, fouled 2 off. Here's the next pitch. Swing and a miss, and down on strikes goes McKissick for the 3rd out. So 2 runs do score for the Voyagers in the inning, giving us a 3-run lead, 10-7 after 8. Don't get anywhere, folks. We'll be back in 90 seconds.
Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Tonight everybody's in the mood for Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Dine in, take out delivery. We do a little more just to make sure your pizza's hot. We bring the whole oven to your door. Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. We bring the power of Howard's to you. Call Howard's Pizza now. Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Tonight everybody's in the mood for Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Dine in, take out delivery. We do a little more just to make sure your pizza's hot. We bring the whole oven to your door. Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. We bring the power of Howard's to you. Call Howard's Pizza now. Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Tonight everybody's in the mood for Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Dine in, take out delivery. We do a little more just to make sure your pizza's hot. We bring the whole oven to your door. Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. We bring the power of Howard's to you. Call Howard's Pizza now.
We're back here, Centene Stadium, top of the 9th inning. Voyagers leading, yes. It's great to say it after 5 games, although I've only announced the last 2, but yeah, it's still great to say. Voyagers leading going to the top of the 9th here, 10-7. Montana Quigley on the mound. He'll be facing off against Gabe Wirtz. Thank you very much. As Montana quickly looks, delivers. First pitch is going to be a ball. Montana staring in for his sign. He's got it. Wirtz, a dangerous hitter. Grounds that one to De Guzman. Hard hit grounder. Throw to first. In time. Nice stretch there by Chris Monroe to hold that one in. So 1 out. And Andrew Fernandez steps up. Well, I better get my joke in of the day here real quick, right? I mean, we can't do without that, especially if we're winning. So what do dogs and phones have in common? They both have caller ID. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's kind of funny. All right. Kind of being the key word there. There's a ball to Fernandez. I don't believe that's Fernandez at the plate, though. That's Cruz Taylor at the plate. He takes a strike there. Well, Cruz Taylor, 1-1 count on him. Montana looking in, gets his sign and delivers. There's a foul ball off to the left. Hard hit ball there. Cruz Taylor, 286 on the year, has played in 63 games. 13 home runs, so they're bringing him off the plate, off the bench for a little power here. Has an on-base percentage of .405, slugging percentage, .528. He's got decent speed, has 7 stolen bases, has 4 triples and 13 doubles. Swing and a miss. Strikeout city right there for Montana Quigley. Cruz Taylor goes, you guys didn't tell me he could pitch that good. So Brian Pereira today has lined out to center, grounded out to first, flew out to right, and had a single to right. So he's 1 for 4 officially. Hoping to start a 2-out rally for the Mustangs, as Quigley's hoping to shut the door on this one and get another save and get a win in the books for the Voyagers. First pitch is a ball. Quigley settling in and delivers. That one's off the plate outside as well, 2-0. And that one's fouled straight back. Ball boy, the lone ball boy we got tonight, runs out and picks that one up. Quigley settling in. 2 balls, 1 strike. The pitch, that one's fouled off to my left. 2-2 count. 1 strike away from securing the win. They may just want to keep these uniforms they've got if they get this win tonight. Keep wearing them until they lose. Hey, I'm all for it. I'll hold my investment. The pitch. Inside and low. Full count now. Pereira. Waiting on deck, Abraham Mao. Pereira's got some pop, as we saw last night. He had a 3-run home run. He's got 8 home runs this year. Came in batting .292, so good contact. There's a line drive down the right side. Fair ball. That's going to get into the right field corner. Get dug out there by Colbush, as Pereira has himself a double, a 2-out double, to keep the Mustangs' hopes alive here. That one landing fair 3 or 4 feet off the foul line. So Abraham Mao going to be batting here. He doesn't represent the tying run. He represents up to 1 run under. He has 9 RBIs in his 18 games. Has a single today. 2 hits, actually, a single and a double. Swing and a miss there. A strikeout and a line drive out to right field. So he's 2 for 4 on the day. It's not a bad day for him, but Quigley hoping to shut it down right here and make him go 2 for 5. That pitch is a little low, 1-1. The bullpen is empty for the Voyagers. There is someone throwing in the bullpen for the Stangs in case they do tie things up here or go ahead. And Quigley's next pitch. Strike called on the lower side of the strike zone there. One strike away, as he was just a moment ago on Pereira. Here comes the pitch. That one's a little low. Stopped by Olsen. Throw it back out to Quigley. 2-2 the count. P announcer Chris Evans cheering the crowd on to get them louder. So now his on-base percentage, .400, pretty good. He's got 8 walks this year and 7 strikeouts. That one's low and away. So a full count on Mao. If he walks, the tying run in Jordan Hovey, who had a 3-run shot earlier this game, comes to the plate. So Quigley's got to get it here. Here's the pitch. There's a ground ball towards De Guzman. He handles it. Fires the first. It's a little low. Dug out by Monroe, and he's out at first. Nice job by Monroe. digging that one out of the ground for the third out of the game and giving the Voyagers the 10-7 win. Well done there. So good to see the Voyagers back on the winning path here as they come away with this win. They lose the series officially 2-1, but like I said, they've got 3 more now in Billings, so I call it a six-game series, just splitting where they're playing at. So the Voyagers will take off and play in Billings tomorrow and hope to keep this winning streak alive. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll take a 2-minute timeout, come back with some thoughts and final numbers right after this.